Mr. Taiwo is taking Nigeria for a ride. He's talking as if he's talking to little toddlers. He's telling us that the tax reform is not going to affect a common man, but the big corporation and all of those big industries. Whenever these people are talking, they make it look as if we don't know what we're doing in this country, or we are just little children they are talking to. I don't know what they take us for. And besides, saying a common man, a common Nigerian that is fighting them over this tax reform, he doesn't even have up to 1 million in his account, and so what does he mean by that? Does it now mean that this tax reform they are trying to force on us will not affect the common man? Just watch the video, then I will come back and give you an analysis of how this will affect you directly, whether you earn up to 1 million or you earn less than 500,000 naira in a year. It will affect you. Now, just watch the video of what he say and how sarcastic he sounds. Then we'll come back and look at it together.
There's no taxman in the world that has the capacity to go after everyone. So therefore, if I have limited capacity, what do? I go after the highest yield. Where can I get 1 billion naira? Where can I get 100 million naira? So, like you said, the people that are fighting us the most are the people who don't have 1 million in their bank account. You know that the NDIC said 98% of bank holders in Nigeria can't boast of 500k in their bank account. Those are the people fighting. So I think something we underestimated in this reform, we said the current system is regressive, taxing the vulnerable more. Let's make it progressive. In fact, there was one of our meetings where we're saying it's going to be hard for these rich people to go out and be protesting because they don't want people to know that they are rich. We underestimated how these guys can manipulate the average person to fight the fight on their behalf, even against their own interests. That was what played out, and it's totally unbelievable. There are content creators who admitted they make up to $10,000 a month. They don't want to pay tax. You think they will go and create a content that says they want to tax $10,000 a month? No. They say they're going to debit your bank account. So you can help them fight.
Debit your 5,000 naira.
You can help them fight the reform, you know. So anyway, nobody will debit your account. Any amount of money you transfer, whether it's 1 billion.
All right, if you've watched the video, I believe you've seen how sarcastic and how he sounds. He's just making funny statements like most of the people fighting them over this tax reform are not even the rich. All right, let's assume it is true. If you tax a multi-corporation business, the effect doesn't stop there. Now, I just have to quickly put this together so that we look at it together. Now, see, excessive taxation on big corporations and businesses may sound like it only affects the rich. It sounds nice, like you guys shouldn't worry about this. No worry, this tax no be you it go affect. It go only affect people like Dangote or $10 people wey get weight. You understand now? But now, see, but in reality, the masses usually bear the most of the consequences. Here is how it plays out in real life, especially in a developing country like Nigeria. So now, I will not just bring this bogus English like this and leave you there. I will walk you through step by step how this tax that Mr. Taiwo is claiming that will not affect an ordinary person, how it will affect you directly. Now, see, higher prices of every goods. This is how it affects you. Every goods in the market, from the food, the fuel, the telecom, that's the airtime you use in your phone, the transport and basic service become more expensive. You see, that's how it affects you. When you tax Dangote on his sugar, Dangote will not go and source money somewhere to come and run the business. He will now push down the price. It will reach you. When you tax him on cement, tax him on anything, whether he's importing anything, when you put high levy on it, the price will rise up and the common masses will feel the pain. Now look at it. Result, ordinary people pay more to survive. This is what affects you when they tax you more. So he should stop telling us that it doesn't affect the common man. It sounds as if we are ignorant of the reality on ground. This is the reality. You don't just tell us that this thing doesn't affect common man. Now let's continue. All right, let's move on to the next one. The next one is job losses and poor wages. You see, when you tax multi-corporation very well, people, they have to lay down some stuffs in order to keep up with the high tax. In some cases, they have to slice down salary. Now, to survive higher tax, company cuts costs, they lay off staff, hiring freeze, they stop hiring people, casual or contract jobs replace permanent roles. Of course, when they look for means to still be in business, and of course it is the ordinary employer, somebody that is trying to feed his family, that feels the weight. Now, wages stagnate or pay cut. This is what happens. Now look at the result. This is the immediate result you see in a case like this. So if Taiwo and Tinubu continue with this their tax reform, expect this result very soon. Unemployment will rise and job security will disappear, because company will at any time, any moment, lay off their staff just to keep up with the high tax rates. So they should stop telling us that this tax reform doesn't affect little or common Nigeria. In fact, we are at the center of this tax reform. Now, high tax discourage investment. Local firms stop expanding. Foreign investors move to lower tax countries. Factories shut down or relocate. This is what happened. And tell me, who bears these consequences? Who bears this? Result: fewer jobs, fewer opportunities, weaker economy. Tell me the truth. Who will bear this? And you are telling us that this tax reform doesn't affect us. Who will bear all of this? Alright, let's move on to the next one. Just follow me gradually, because I'm actually upset seeing this video this afternoon, where he's telling us that the people that are clamoring and fighting them for this tax doesn't even have up to 1 million in their account. What does he mean by that? Now, it weakens public service despite high tax. In countries with corruption and inefficiency, in a country that, you see, Nigeria problem is not even more tax in the first place. A country with so many inefficiency, so many loopholes, where you pour water into a basket, it will always leak out, it will always sink down, and you are telling us that it's more tax. Is it more water we should fetch into the basket that will always flush down? The basket cannot hold the water. You tell us to pay more tax when the subsidy fund and all the money you've borrowed, you've not used it judiciously, and you are here telling us that it is more tax that is our problem. High tax does not equal to better services. Please note this. Roads, power, healthcare remain poor when citizens pay more but receive less. Result: double punishment, double wahala. You pay more money, you get less value, because in a country that is having high level of inefficiency like Nigeria, with so many loopholes, with a basket like pores here and there, when you pour more money into the basket, it will always sink down. We've not been able to retain the one we are having currently, and we want to drain the little one that the masses are having. And you are here telling me that it's not going to affect the masses, that people that are clamoring and fighting you doesn't have up to 1 million. This thing vex me. Make I no lie you. This thing vex me. Alright, now here's the bottom line. Excessive taxation on corporations, one, does not hurt the elites. Excessive tax, let's be realistic, excessive tax doesn't hurt the elites. It does not automatically reduce inequality. Now look at what it does. It hurts workers, consumers, and small businesses. Slow economic growth. These are the effects of excessive tax in an economy. Okay, now look at this. Smart nation tax moderately, grow aggressively, and collect efficiently. Poor nation tax aggressively, grow slowly, and punish productivity. What are your take on the comments of Taiwo saying that the people fighting him over this tax doesn't even have up to 1 million in their account? Do you think this tax reform is for the interest of the common masses, or they have planned to just squeeze out more money from Nigerians? Thank you very much. This is Sebastian for Nigeria. If you're just tuning into my channel, please do well to subscribe and give us a thumbs up.